It's a process. I give it time and it give me back progress. Now I'm just trying to be honest and profit off of cutting through all the nonsense. Sick of the straw man, go all in, man, they can never stay on topic. Being dumb don't leave you with many options. Come on, let's be honest, bro, I leave them in shock. They just mad, I'm the cream of the crop.
What's up, everybody? I'm Skullz, and today we're going to be reacting to a few songs by Tool. The songs are Lipan Conjuring, Lost Keys, and Rosetta Stoned. I'm really curious what's going to happen after The Pot. The Pot was crazy. A very fun song coming off of a very sad song, which is perfect to me. Like I said, you needed the break. You needed to be recalibrated. The pacing of this album's a little weird, but it still works. Like Vicarious and Zombie were very medium-tempoed, hard rock songs. And then Wings of Marie and 10,000 Days, they were much more tribal. And then The Pot came back in with a fast, really hard rock song. I can normally tell you why the pacing works for me, but with this album, it's hard to figure it out. Maybe they're just so good that it really doesn't matter. I don't know. But I will say that this album feels a bit more disjointed than the other albums. And especially with The Pot, it feels a little out of place narratively. I mean, I just can't really see how The Pot falls in with the rest of the narrative. And I've been wrong before with that. Maybe it's just gonna take a few listens for me to understand it. But first impression wise, it just feels less cohesive. I also wanted to say that The Pot really sort of reminded me of Eulogy. Like, he kept saying pointing your finger, and all I could think of was the line from Eulogy, ranting and pointing his finger at everyone but his own heart. But yeah, those two songs really feel similar in the thematic sense, like of whoever he's talking about, whether it's L. Ron Hubbard or it's the lawmakers. The thing that connects them is a supposedly moral superior being a hypocrite. I am a sucker for calling out hypocrites. But anyways, guys, let me get into this. I think we have about 15 minutes of music here, so we got a lot to get to. But if you're new here, consider hitting the like button, the subscribe button, the notification bell. Helps the channel grow, helps the video reach more people, and I appreciate it a lot. That was definitely the most tribal they've ever sounded. It almost sounded like a ritual. It had a similar style of like 10,000 Days. Remember I said it sounded like they were doing a rain dance sort of thing? Very tribal, very ritualistic. love the tone of the guitar and the ambience. It's very peaceful and it's very graceful. I'm not exactly sure what this does in the grand scheme of things in terms of the album, but in terms of an intermission track, this is just very, very soothing, very cleansing, very relaxing.
Excuse me, doctor, if you have a moment.
A moment? What's the question?
More of a situation. A gentleman in exam 3.
What's the problem?
That is the problem. We're not sure.
Do you have the chart?
Right here.
Not much here, is there?
No, doctor, no obvious physical trauma. Vitals are stable.
Name?
No, sir.
Someone drop him off? Maybe we can speak to them. Let's get some background on this file.
No ID. Nothing. He won't speak to anyone.
Well, then let's say hello. Good morning, I'm Dr. Watson. How are you today? How are you today? Look, son, you're in a safe place. We want to help you in whatever way we can. But you need to talk to us. We can't help you otherwise. And what's happened? Tell me everything.
All right, so these 3 songs are obviously connected because you guys are having me react to all 3 of them. So we're coming off of The Pot. It's a song partially about drugs. And then we go into a ritual, which I know in a lot of rituals, they use drugs. And then in this song, a dude walks into the doctor's and they know nothing about him. And then the next song is called Rosetta Stoned. So maybe this is about psychedelic drugs again. I mean, Tool's never been shy about that stuff, so it wouldn't surprise me if they explored it a little bit more. Okay. This is a lot like Third Eye. I mean, it's a lot like Third Eye, but it's also a lot not like Third Eye. There's a real trippiness and discombobulation about this. All right, let me try and get into the lyrics. I have no idea where he left off. It's all like incomprehensible. And maybe that's somewhat of the point. Maybe he's trying to invoke a language barrier through a drug trip. It's like once you've experienced going on psychedelic experiences, it's hard to communicate that to someone else and what it's done for you or what it's done to you. I mean, I constantly hear that from people. It's like, it's not something you can explain, it's something you experience, and that's it. But verse 1, alrighty then, picture this if you will. 10 to 2 a.m., X, Yogi, DMT, and a box of Krispy Kremes in my need to know pose just outside of Area 51, contemplating the whole chosen people thingy. What the heck? When just then a flaming stealth banana split the sky, like one would hope but never really expect to see in a place like this. Cutting right-angle donuts on a dime and stopping right at my Birkenstocks. And me yelping, holy f***ing shit. Am I really supposed to dissect that? This dude's obviously tripping. But coming off of Lost Keys, this almost feels like the patient is talking to the doctor now, trying to explain to him something while he's still under the influence. Yo, this song's actually like building up my anxiety a little bit. Like, it's trippy. It's like messing with my perception. I think it's because the accents and the time signature like throw you off so much that it's almost like time is being altered. Like it's warping, like it slows down and then it speeds up. They did that in Third Eye too, where like Justin was sliding up the neck and then sliding back down, and he'd slide up the neck, I think, faster, and then he went down the neck slower. And it just messed with your perception. And I feel like this is doing that, but crazier. Especially with Maynard, he's sort of like singing and then he's like falling off the notes and almost starts talking the lyrics. But it's actually putting me on edge. But verse 2, then the X-File being looking like some kind of blue-green Jackie Chan, with Isabella Rossellini lips and breath that reeked of vanilla chig champa, did a slow-mo matrix descent out of the butt end of the banana vessel and hovered above my bug eyes, my gaping jaw, and my sweaty L. Ron Hubbard upper lip. What are these lyrics, bro? And all I could think was, I hope Uncle Martin here doesn't notice that I pissed my fucking pants. So yeah, this sounds like alien abduction. He was tripping and then he saw something in the sky and he was abducted by it. Or maybe not abducted, but visited by something. I'm sorry guys, I'm not going to be able to dissect this. This is wild. This song needs a translator, and I'm not him. So verse 3. So light in his way, like an apparition, that he had me crying out. Me. It's gotta be the deadhead chemistry. The blotter got right on top of me. Got me seeing E motherfucking T. So when he says deadhead chemistry, doesn't a deadhead, isn't that like the Grateful Dead fans? I mean, that would further be pushing the psychedelicness of this, which, I mean, it didn't need any more pushing. But if we're gonna go down this rabbit hole, I mean, we might as well go all out. But he is acknowledging that even he thinks this is a trip. This song has me really uncomfortable, to be honest. Like, I feel like this one's almost immersing you in a psychedelic trip. Third Eye, like, did that, but it was also just kind of easy to listen to. Or at least it was easier to listen to than this. This one, I deadass feel like it's messing with me. This part sounds a lot like H in that later bridge section. That it's almost the exact same thing. And I noticed earlier they had that like motif happen again. What that was in like The Patient and I believe Swamp Song, where it's almost like a ticking clock. I'm wondering what the relevance of that is, because like I said, I know Tool doesn't put anything in there just to be there. Everything's very deliberate and has a place and a purpose. Yeah, this song's messing with my mind. I don't want to keep reading ahead with the lyrics. I don't know where I am. So I'm just going to play it out, and then I'll go over the lyrics at the end. I don't even know what to do with all that, man. This feels like how when a lot of people say, after I have my psychedelic experience, I need to go and have some time to process everything that happened. Let's hop into the lyrics. And after calming me down with some orange slices and some fetal spooning, E.T. revealed to me his singular purpose. He said, "You are the chosen one, the one who will deliver the message, a message of hope to those who choose to hear it, and a warning for those who do not. Me, the chosen one. They chose me, and I didn't even graduate from f***ing high school." These are very raw thoughts. There's definitely a charm to it, but the lyrics continue. You better listen. Then he looked right through me with some nefarious almond eyes. Don't even know what that means. Must remember to write it down. This is so real, like the time Dave floated away. See, my heart is pounding, because this shit never happens to me. I don't know who Dave is. I don't know a lot of what's going on in the lyrics. They feel very personal. I can't breathe right now. It was so real, like I woke up in Wonderland. All sort of terrifying. I don't want to be all alone while I tell this story. And can anyone tell me why you all sound like Peanuts' parents? Oh my god. Yo, these lyrics are cracking me up. Will I ever be coming down? This is so real. Finally, it's my lucky day. See, my heart is racing, because this shit never happens to me. I can't breathe right now. You believe me, don't you? Please believe what I've just said. See, the dead ain't touring. And this wasn't all in my head. The Dead, I imagine he's still talking about the Grateful Dead. See, they took me by the hand and invited me right in. Then they showed me something. I don't even know where to begin. So there's definitely a sense of like, there's a gap, like a language gap or a perceptive gap between him and the doctor, where the doctor just thinks he's going nuts and he's tripping. And maybe he is. I mean, it sounds like it, but I feel like the narrator here realizes that there's something important in this trip, and it's somehow more real than reality outside of the trip. But then the chorus, strapped down to my bed, feet cold and eyes red. I'm out of my head. Am I alive? Am I dead? Can't remember what they said. Goddamn, shit the bed. Sorry guys, there is a lot of lyrics. Those lyrics are pretty self-explanatory. He's strapped down to the bed, probably because the doctor put him there in the bed, and he's still tripping, and he had a poop. Overwhelmed as one would be, placed in my position. Such a heavy burden now to be the one. Born to bear and bring to all the details of our ending. To write it down for all the world to see. But I forgot my pen. Shit the bed again. Typical. Doesn't sound like he has a lot of faith in himself. I mean, he's done that multiple times. He said, and I didn't even graduate high school. And now he's beating himself up about that. But it sounds like he has a sense of responsibility coming out of this trip. A sense of responsibility is a good thing. All right, but then the chorus. Strapped down to my bed, feet cold and eyes red. I'm out of my head. Am I alive? Am I dead? Sun-kissed and Sudafed. Gyroscopes and infrared. Won't help. I'm brain dead. Can't remember what they said. Goddamn the bed. The lyrics continue. I can't remember what they said to me. Can't remember what they said to make me out to be the hero. Can't remember what they said. Bob, help me. Can't remember what they said. Don't know, won't know. The bed. Don't know, won't know. Goddamn the bed. These are absolutely, without a doubt, the strangest lyrics I've ever heard in any song ever. So I definitely think this is about a really bad trip, an unsuccessful trip, because at the end of the song, he's literally saying that he didn't get anything out of it. He forgot his pen. So the message that was being relayed to him, it was received, but he forgot it. I don't even know how to feel about that song. I really don't. There was so much happening. I really don't know why, but it was something I noticed while I was listening. That's why I had my eyes closed for a lot of it. The song was easier to digest that way. Maybe that's how I need to listen to it. Put it on, close my eyes, and just kind of meditate with it. All I know is I feel like the narrator. I feel like I had a unsuccessful trip. I'm not saying it's a bad song. I'm just saying I am very overwhelmed with it. But a couple things I do want to say is, yes, the band was excellent, the way they played, the really bizarre accents they had, all the change-ups. And also I really liked a lot of what Maynard was doing. And then there was a middle section where it sort of got emotional. It's so weird. Like the song makes no sense, but you still respond to it. It's sort of like Alice in Wonderland in that respect, and I love how he referenced it because it shows a little self-awareness there. This song is nonsensical like Alice in Wonderland. But anyways, that's where I'm gonna end the video. I'm sure I missed a ton. Please fill me in, guys. But anyways, guys, if you're new here, consider hitting the like button, the subscribe button, the notification bell. Helps the channel grow, helps the video reach more people, and I appreciate it a lot. And wherever you are, I hope you're having a good day, good night, And as always, I look forward to the next one. Peace.